construction and development of properties. Call us on 0706 631 0614 or visit us at 122 Benin Owena River Basin opposite Providence Bank, Alakbaka, Akure. You can also check us on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok at Opnet Homes Properties Limited and our website www.opnethomes.com. Your properties are priority.
It is another time for us to talk about property. That is done by Opnet Homes. And we have started this program the last 3 weeks now. Opnet Homes is saying you have to know the tenancy law and things relating to them. And today I have with me here Ms. Bukola Oladeji. She'll give us our opening thoughts. Thereafter, we'll go into the discussion this afternoon. My name is Dayo Afolabi, and this program is sponsored by Opnet Homes. And they are here to educate us on the things we need to know as regards property, tenancy law, the relationship, the contractual agreement that you need to have with your landlords. Good afternoon, Ms. Bukola Oladeji.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you. What's your opening remark for us today?
All right. So, have you ever felt trapped in your own property, powerless to evict a non-paying tenant, yet burdened with mounting bills and legal limitations? You are not alone. Many landlords find themselves working a tightrope between protecting their investment and complying with tenant protection laws that seems to favor the renter.
So last week we mentioned some things, and a barrister at law mentioned a few things to us relating to tenancy law, especially the laws that we have on ground in Ondo State. Can you quickly give us a recap of issues relating to tenancy law, things that people need to know before signing agreements with their landlords?
All right, so thank you for the question. Some of the things that we discovered on this show last week, the barrister told us that if you have a property that you have rented out to tenants, there are some laws that you need to know. You are supposed to know that within a particular period, the tenant has the right, as much as the person has paid rent. If you need to evict, the process that you're supposed to go through to evict a tenant, we were taught all that. He said that the first you need to give the first notice is 6 months, and after which 7 days you can evict a tenant. There are some issues that some landlords face that they've been struggling with it for years. That's where Opnet comes in. We can help you manage your property while we just deliver to you. We take up the burdens off you. We know the process, we know the laws and everything. If we need to evict a customer, we'll go ahead and evict on your behalf while we help you manage. Besides selling property, we also take up the issue of management. We help property owners. We help them manage their property.
So what you're saying now is for Opnet Homes, you can, let's say I'm not in Nigeria and I have a property in Ondo State, you can help me manage them, manage the tenants there, and there won't be any problem. You maintain it.
Yes, we do.
There is this what is it called? This money that they used to collect from tenants. They say maintenance fee. Yes. Is it part of the agreements or also?
Depending on what we need to maintain. Okay. If it's a very big damage, of course the landlord takes the bulk.
Okay.
Takes up such project.
Okay.
But if it's something that maybe the handle of the door, You use the property. I am of the opinion that you should fix it.
You should
You
manage
can't get the landlord to attend to every of your requests.
Okay.
Yeah, in a place like Lagos, some tenants won't even, I mean, some landlords won't even attend to you for major damage. But here in Akure, if you know what is expected of you, there are some things there's some burdens that should be taken of you as a property owner, or even if you're renting.
So Opnet Homes can help manage these things.
Yes, we do.
So what would be the procedure? Okay, if I'm thinking of inviting Opnet Homes in to help me manage a property, what are the things I will need to do?
All you have to do is to contact us. Then we visit the site. We check where you want us to manage. We send you agreements. We decide how. We ask you what you want. What exactly? To what extent do you want us to go? I mean, if it's a business environment like a mall, we can also help you manage that as well. So if it's a private property where you have different tenants, we can as well go ahead and manage it on your behalf. We maintain it. If we need to get people to clean, if we need to get security, so we go all the way for our clients.
Okay, if I'm to visit Opnet Homes
Yes.
today,
Yes.
how will I go about it? Because I shall know that it's not like I will shall be searching around that where is Opnet Homes, where is Opnet Homes, where can I get?
All right.
Opnet
Opnet Home is located at 1/23
Okay.
Benin Owena River Basin, opposite Providence Bank, Alagbaka, Akure.
Okay. Can I reach out to you through 4 lines?
Definitely. You can reach out to us through direct call or WhatsApp. 070-6631-0614.
Please, again, the phone numbers again.
070
070.
6631
Mm-hmm.
0614.
Okay. Tenancy law in Ondo State. There are issues around those things. We have people who are saying their landlord is disturbing them. They are not having rest of mind. In fact, they are regretting going out to go for such houses. How will Opnet Home come in and resolve issues like this?
All right. So what we're saying in essence is, wherever there are human beings, there will always be issues. There will always be disagreement. We cannot completely rule that out. Where we are supposed to come in is to serve as the intermediary between the tenant and the property owner. We take off the burden from the property owner. The headache of my landlord is doing this. I mean, they don't need to have direct contact. We take up the burden of we serve as the intermediary between the property owner and the tenant. So my landlord is doing this. It won't be there. We are professionals. We know how to manage these people. Besides the fact that we are managing property, we understand the fact that when you're dealing with human beings, there are some people that can be very difficult to deal with. So because we are professionals, we have a way of navigating that kind of a challenge to make sure that we're able to collect our rent, we're able to resolve all issues.
So now you are serving as, let me say, a mediator.
Yes.
Between the landlord and the property owner and the tenant.
Yes.
Okay, if now you are not the person mediating,
yes,
I have an issue now
Yes.
with my landlord, and I'm coming to you saying, one fair for what, like by me, I go all out, being emotional, crying, it is raining presently, and the landlord is saying I should go out. Is it pro bono, or how will I at least contact Opnet Homes?
At that point,
yeah.
in the particular case that you just cited, you have to go to court. It's only court rulings that can resolve that kind of issue, an issue. It's not something at that point, because it's been escalated. Your load is outside already. We may not necessarily be able to help you because your load is out. We can't get it back in. Before your landlord would go to that extent, that means there must be a court injunction that states that you can be evicted before before your landlord would evict you. In a case where there is no such document, please go to court. Approach the court. or go to a lawyer that you can pay.
Yeah, it seems our people sometimes they are not familiar with laws relating to tenancy. They are not familiar with regulations relating to laws. Even sometimes, when you want to go for an apartment, they give you a series of documents to sign. Sometimes we don't even bother ourselves reading through the process. It's like, okay, I've been searching for house for almost 6 months. Now I see this one. Let me just sign. How important is going through these documents?
It should be, it's very unheard of that you will sign any document in 2025 without going through the details. Besides going through the details, you should have a copy of the document that you are signing. You shouldn't append your signature on any document without having a copy and without reading through. Now, in a situation where you don't understand the details of what you are reading, that's where a lawyer comes into play. A lawyer is supposed to help you interpret some of the clauses that could indict you, that could serve as an indictment to you. So don't append any signature. You are not under compulsion to sign any document. There are people who have moved into apartment and they did not sign. They refuse to sign. I have such examples. They refuse to sign because there's a clause that could affect them in the nearest future.
So can I take the documents and inform my landlord I'm coming? Then I just take a bike to your office opposite Providence Bank and say, please, before I sign this, help me to go through it.
Yes, we can do that. For
Okay,
we
I can come and.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so that means you are there to guide people through.
Yes.
Before they sign any document relating to property too.
Yes.
So please, can you help us run through the address again and the phone numbers?
1/23. Benin Owena River Basin, opposite Providence Bank, Alagbaka, Akure.
The phone numbers again.
070
070
6631
6631
0614.
0614. So you can reach out to Opnet Homes today. It is important that before you sign those documents, people say, it is just a tenancy agreement, let me just sign. And there are clauses there that can put you into trouble later. Opnet Homes is saying you have to go through these documents and understand the laws. Very quickly, your parting shot before we go.
All right. To overcome these challenges that we have talked about, landlords need more than just patience. They need knowledge. They need strategy and professional guidance. By staying informed on tenant laws, using watertight lease agreements, and knowing when to seek legal support, you can regain control, protect your property, and maintain peace of mind. Remember, it's not just about owning property, it's about managing it wisely.
So as landlords, you must manage your property wisely. So part of managing it wisely is familiarizing yourself with the laws on ground. That's why Opnet Homes is coming today to you to sensitize you on the importance of knowing these laws.